it. Daddy. Hi, Cleo. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? I'm I'm lazy today. Trying to make me some oatmeal. You doing better? I'm good. I'm glad you're doing better with whatever it is that you were going through. That's good. Good news. There's no news like good news. He just sits there. He just sits there. Look at him. He gotta get a haircut. His appointment is on the 14th, though, but I'm gonna trim around his eyes so that he can see a little bit better. Even though he can't hear much, he, Teddy cracks me up. It's getting old, but that's all right. It's doing good. Girl, I just eat regular oatmeal. I don't put all that stuff in there. A little bit of brown sugar, and make me some cinnamon raisin bran toast and 2 pieces of bacon and a cup of tea. That's it. Mm-mm. I don't have to have it all fancy with raspberries and pecans and all that. I don't need all of that. Mm-mm. They be doing too much with the food, girl, on TV. I'm gonna tell you though, Cleo, I tried a banana bread thing on TikTok, off of TikTok, right? Follow the instructions to the T, baby. Now, the only thing that I did different was have a different pan. But it went something like this. It says to put 4 ripe potatoes, cut them up, put them in the blender. I did that. 1 cup of milk. I did that. 2 eggs. I did that. Blended everything. So the texture was perfect, right? Like for a batter mix. So, okay, so then it says to brown or melt 1 cup of sugar in the skillet. Now, mind you, the sugar takes a minute, right? So spread it evenly all around your skillet, right? Have to have 1 cup on standby because you're going to use that as soon as the sugar starts to brown. I'm like, okay, all right, here I am thinking I'm doing a damn thing, right? Sugar starts to brown. Add a half of the 1 cup of water. It's going to bubble up, right? I'm like, okay. Did that, girl. The sugar started to get all lumped up in the skillet. Start to stick to the skillet so bad. So I'm stirring and I'm stirring. Okay, now it says once your sugar is halfway brown evenly, add the other cup, the other part of water. I did that. So I'm old. Danny Jail. I'm old. Hassan, hi. I'm old. See, I'm old. Really, really old. I'm like 75 Monday. I turned 75 Monday. I'm old, but I'm full of life. So don't get it twisted. Oh, I like coming out my teeth. I like that. I like that. Hey, Rated R. Good morning, sweetheart. I see you over there, Rated R. What's going on with the girl? I don't know. I put the other part there. Once the sugar is brown, it's extremely hot. So you gotta be careful. Pour that into bundt pan. I did that. Coat it all the way around. So you twirling this cunt, not cunt pan. Lord, I said cunt pan. Y'all know that's crazy. So I did that. And so I'm breaking up. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I'm breaking up. So, okay. Let me go check my bacon anyways. So I put it in there, Cleo. Now it says to pour all of your batter mix. Hey, sugar mama. I'm not your sugar. I am, I am not your fucking sugar mama. What the fuck? I ain't giving you. What's the sugar mama? What's a sugar mama? I want to know that. What the fuck is a sugar mama? A mama that give you all her money and shit. Okay, so hold on, let me get this. Okay, so how many of y'all put the bake? You gotta put the paper towel on the paper plate because the hot bacon will melt your paper towel. See, bacon. So I did that, Cleo. Now it says pour your batter into your bundt pan. I did that. Now you have to get you a boiling pot of water. Do not fill it all the way up because you don't want to overflow it because you're going to take the bundt pan and set it down inside of your boiling water. I did that. Now, it says to cook for 30 minutes, no longer than 35. I set my clock, Cleo, after 5 minutes of the water boiling. I did that. I'll go and check this goddamn cake, right? Oh, then you have to tighten your bundt pan with some aluminum foil really, really tight, right? I did that. So I took it out. I let it sit for like 5 minutes because I didn't want to burn my hand with the steam coming from up underneath the aluminum foil. Girl, when I looked in here at you, tell me why this cake was still watery. Hmm. Why was it still watery, Cleo? I couldn't understand. Shit. So I was like, but wait a minute. I followed all the instructions. I did. My mouth was watery because this banana bread advertising caught my attention. I was like, oh, I want to try that, right? So, what is it that you think that I did wrong? Now, I'm going to tell you this I made an exception because I had the bunt pen that she used was a metal one. It's a metal. No, I'm not no chef. I don't even like cooking. Victory. I don't like cooking. Food make you fat. It's the enemy. So I kind of stay away from it as much. You know, especially when you're older. I don't eat much food like that no more. But what happened, Cleo? The exception is she used a metal bunt pan, and I used. Let me show you this. I used the rubber. So could it have been the heat is not getting to the baking, the stuff as hot as it should have by using the rubber? Now, if this is the problem, I'm a little pissed off 'cause I got this off of Temu. I bought a set of these like from Temu, right? I bought it because I was like, oh, okay, it's compactable. You know, you store it away easily and it's easy to clean, all that stuff, right? Girl, please. And to be frankly honest with you, um, that's my first time using that bunt pen. That was my first time using it. For that. Yeah. Oh, Nike got a new shoe coming out, y'all. Oh, no, gotta go check it out. Exactly, Miss Her. Now, I saw today, and good morning, Miss Her. Good morning. I saw today, you know how you go through your, when you go through your Google News timeline, Timu was on there, and it was talking about how they had lost a lot of customers, you know. And I'm thinking it's because, I don't know, they're quick making of things, and the product, some of it you can get away with, right? A lot of it is not. I'm gonna tell you something else I bought, Miss Her, right? The little sensor lights, right? And I thought it'll be a great idea to put them going down my stairway, right? Especially for my dog, because his vision is getting bad, but it's better if it's a lot of light, right? Girl, let me tell you, Miss Her, and don't take this as offensive, this is just how I talk, but bitch, when I tell you that this little, I bought like 8 of them, they need batteries every week. Honey, I was like, y'all got me fucked. And Miss Her, my dumb ass, let me tell you, was replacing the batteries like that. Till I was like, wait a minute. Do you know that I have spent 4 times as much money on batteries than I did on what the product costs? I was like, oh, hell. Baby, baby. I was like, okay, T-Moon, y'all got me fucked up. Because this is what we not going to do. So, they do have a few things that I'm like, well, okay. But then they have a lot of things that, man, you just can't do it. It looks pretty and all that stuff, and it's advertising that it's good and blah, 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 blah. And when you get it, everything is small. What's I know that the people in China, you know, the small people, they don't go. Everything they is small. Now, another thing, when you buy your teapots, get the teapot that has the longer spout. I change teapots. I buy all black teapots, right? Because it's matching. But get the teapot that has the longer spout. You get the short ones, you get the pouring, all of the water, and come. I hate this motherfucker. I hate it with a passion. However, I'm just not going to go buy another one right now. And something else that you guys should know that I did not know. The reason why that I changed it, and I have to go get a water softener, right? I'm going to put a water softener in before the summer is out. If you're dealing with the hard water, in the bottom of your teapot, it holds that that white stuff, that crust. What the hell is that shit called? So you're always finding yourself scrubbing it and cleaning it, but water, I would put some type of in there to break it up, something, and then scrub it, but not realizing that, hey, you could be leaving behind something poisonous out of, one of the cleaning solutions. So I had to throw it away. It dawned on me. It's like, maybe that's why I feel like going to work. Like, I'm going to relate that to going to work, right? Okay. Like, that's what we do, right? We find shit to make up that made us ill and feel like, I don't want to go to work. That's just what we do. I don't know if that's in human nature or we just some bullshitting ass people. Why you ain't come to work? Because I cleaned the teapot with Clorox. Rinsed it out well, but it still made me sick. Okay. But don't do that. If you're doing that, look in the bottom of your teapot, throw it away. Because here's your solution to that. Empty the water out of the teapot every time after you're done heating up your water. Solution. There you go. Problem solved. Ta-da! Problem solved. And I had to learn that the freaking hard way. So I literally done been through 3 teapots in a year. But I learned it. I was like, oh, that's how you keep that from happening. I was like, mm-mm-mm. So I tapped on this morning because I was bored. I've been up since 6, just kind of bopping around and cleaning up. My bathroom, oh, let me show you the bathroom rated R. Not quite done, but it's getting there. Let me show you I had to redo a lot of my brother's work. So I paid him, he's gone, but I think seriously I got taken for my money. But let me show you. Okay, so finish the floor. There's the flooring. Finish the flooring. Okay, I'm working on this because my brother made a cut wrong, and I had already sealed the glass tile. This is glass tile. It's pretty. I love it, right? But now I gotta find a way, which I'm trying to think, should I just run that back there? Because I got a little hole, see back there that I need to fill, but trying to compensate the cut that he did wrong and get this vent down here correctly. Left that little space. So this been sitting right here for probably about a week now because I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do this or do I want to do. So I've had like 4 different ideas right here that I'm working on. Now, my brother screwed this whole entire wall up. See? I redid this whole wall by myself. YouTube. So this is primer on here. This been like this now for about a week because I haven't had time to paint it. But I'm gonna get to it. As you can see, I still have the paint tape on there, right? So I'm going to put some prime up on the ceiling before I paint that so that my white can stand out a little bit brighter. I want it a little bit overbearing of the gray because I'm already doing a dark gray. I replaced these here with U-tile. So we got U-tile. And I installed these. Now, I made a boo-boo on this because when I was doing my measurements, I drew my, with the pencil, you see that. So, no worries. I have the magic marker that'll take that off when I'm done. But I was so disappointed. I was like, ah. Now, I decided to install these glass shelves by Max, right? Baby, them motherfuckers $100 a piece. Okay, I put in three. Ta-da! I didn't want anything here because it gets a little messy with everything, so I just kept it there. So now I'm priming up there. I'm over here. My brother had that corner looking horrible. I tore all of that back out, put some more strips up, I guess that's what you call them, paper up. So I'm on my third coat of molding, and I'm going to sand that today, and that's ready to be painted. Now I'm working over here. Okay, so when I tell you that this corner was jacked up, I don't know what he was looking at. I was like, bro, what's going on right there? So I just finished this last night, and I'm going to sand that down. Now, we tore this wall right here out. All the way there. We tore it out, right? And I'm thinking, no, that wall has to go back. So had to rebuild this with some 2x4s, put it back up. But then we was like, well, what do we do with this? So this is getting ready to get sand, and we're running it, the glass tile up the wall over here. So got to sand this down, get it mudded up, get the tiles in, get the grout in there. I think that that's going to be pretty. Now, when this is done, now I can jump back over here. This is my first coating of paper and mud, right? So I have to put 3 coats on here, and it literally takes about 24 hours for one coat to dry. And trust me, you want to wait the 24 hours, and here's the reason why. If you move too fast on it, which I learned on this wall, right? Because I was like, okay, I'm going to put my other coat on. And it tells you how to test it to make sure that it's completely dry. And I think it's by the temperature of it and the color of it. So if you can put your hand here and the wall is kind of cold and stuff, and it's cool or whatever, over here it's dry, and when it turns completely white. Okay, but what I did was I tried to coat it within, let's say, 12 hours. Well, unfortunately, my paper started to bubble back out. So I had to take all of that back down, redo it back again, and follow the instructions of waiting the 24 hours. And guess what? They were absolutely right. So there was no way to shortcut around that at all. I had to redo it. It's like, fuck it. So, but I'm almost done, and we're getting there. And then I have to put, I'm deciding whether if I want to do a shower door or just a curvy shower rod, which is what I had previously. So this one right up here is just a fill-in Dollar General $7.99 because we had to take shower. I had to take shower out, right? Yeah, so that's what that is, rated R. So I've been working and trying to get to that and going to work and, doing what I do. It's a lot. And sitting on here laughing at all of the nunkum butts that, has a lot of stuff to say, you know. Let me tell you what make things a little hilarious to me, is a lot of our information that we receive comes from who gets it first? World News, Google News, all that stuff, right? Or people that something has happened to them on firsthand on, right? Then they publicly come out here and tell you about it. And so then, of course, it moves forward to your third parties, which is the people that has YouTube channels, and they recreate or rebuttal back to the videos that you have possibly already seen. Some people see things and we don't understand what's going on, so maybe your YouTuber content creator can interpret it a little bit better for you and explain it a little bit better for you. I don't know. But when I see that, especially after some things that I have seen, you know, on the Google News or your World News come up, your Android or your Apple phone, it'd be hilarious because, it's getting broken down and explained to you like three, four, maybe five damn times, but it's to fit that person's opinion, that person's narrative, and I'm like, so, of course, I had to peep in on a few shows just for a hot second, and I was one of them had to be the Bookham show over there, and he wants to talk about well, he reads you the Shannon Sharpen situation that went on with that girl. He goes into the information, I guess, about this one guy, Gilbert, Wilbert, or whoever he is, right? I didn't look into it that deep to see what this guy's profession was or anything, but he goes into that. He doesn't understand or telling the people that gambling in your home isn't illegal, and that just depends on the gambling situation. But at least he did kind of hit a point that I was expecting for him to hit, but he hits them before he continues to read the article. He'll hit his point because he's already read the article, so he knows what the take is going to be leading to behind a situation like that. He already knows, but it's just a technique that is formed, to allow him to tap into people's heads as if it's a big surprise and he knew it first. Like, I'm the smart one. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was obvious that if there was some gambling things going on in someone's personal home, and it is way bigger than you sitting at the table playing Deuces Wild or Tunk or Spades for $50, and you bet, $100 on the high card or something like that. Totally freaking different, right? Setting up a bunch of freaking tables in your house and inviting people in to move, clean up probably, 100,000 or $50,000. Totally, it moves you to a different category of gambling in your home, and it just might fall under the pretense of being illegal to do. If you're going to operate like you're at a casino, then you, even in your home, you might want to get some license. And he moved forward with his synopsis, right, by saying, well, I know that what they're mad about is, is the taxes. Well, duh. I was sitting over there like, duh. you know, and I think that that's what behooves me, right, out here, right? Because I'm like, people will literally talk to community like like you don't have what can follow behind something like that. And then they'll come and they'll be like, well, see, I told you so, I told you. Like, they literally are talking to pre-Ks. I be over here crying. But anywho, I get it. People run your shows and stuff, but I think that that's what makes me so Not so bad, a little bit of scars of just coming out because my mouth is going to identify what I think is your problem. And it sucks. 'Cause I don't know what, I don't know what it is. I don't be wanting to. I be wanting to be like, go ahead, do your show. But my mouth has a problem. I'm going to keep praying on me. But baby, when I see and hear it, I be trying to hold back. I be like, oh, come on with the bullshit, man. Come on with the bullshit. Now, rated R has now been attached to theories out here. I've seen this Casey Daniel, McDaniel, whatever, with her postings. Very confusing, very overstatic. It's like, what in the hell? But I try to get it. Okay, you want to support R. Kelly. There's a genuine way of supporting him, but there's also a genuine way of supporting him. And I do it. It's just non-genuine. I'm like, here's where I stand with that shit. If you're going to, and I said this with the other people or the kaleidoscope shit or the Bookham shit or whoever, right? If you have the balls and the nuts to want to call out every single body who they feel is responsible for the situation of R. Kelly, don't just stop there. Go do something about it. Hands on. Well, wouldn't it help your situation in your argument to go ahead and complete so that you can win that champion ring of doing so? Like, this is all you guys want to do. I see the argument about Bo Brentley, attorney Bo Brentley. And yes, he was McDavid attorneys. And I went back and yeah, some things also was said. But earlier on, I was sitting here and I was thinking these people really don't know the strategy, the inside strategy of how these attorneys are planning on um, 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 getting R. Kelly free. Everybody's going to have a strategy, and people just don't know that. We don't know just because we saw a Bo Brentley in their test as a attorney for Durham McDavid, and Durham McDavid got to go home and this or that. We don't know if this was all part of the plan for him to do that, and Jennifer Bonjean and him talking in the background and falling back. One thing for sure, if he was Daryl McDavid's attorney, you best to believe that he has seen, read, know a whole lot of shit as to the government screwing up a lot of shit pertaining to R. Kelly. So he had inside firsthand on a lot of stuff. Now it's like he can take that, merge, get over here because he knows, and it strengthens his fight. It, let's see how I can explain this. If he stood in there and he argued with these people about how Durham McDavid didn't do X, Y, and Z of whatever the accusations were. And these accusations were also the same tied to R. Kelly. Hey, bingo. They opened the door for that. They freed him on this. Well, God damn it, you could free R. Kelly on that. It's just crazy. And it's just point the finger at this person, at this person, at this person. I also wanted to say this though. Everybody saw and watched all of the people that testified on the stand against R. Kelly. This is just me, my argument, with this shit. Those were the people words that was, as rated R would say, unhinged the jury. Those people convinced the jury. Get it. We can go on and on and on about the takedown out here and some of the people that became corrupt, evolving themselves around R. Kelly's case, convincing people to say this and act this way on the stand and do that and all of that stuff. But those are not, that's just how I feel, those people that was heard in the court of law to do the actual convincing to this juror. And that's what makes this case sensitive, sometimes delicate, and, you know, corrupt. We get that part. We know it was corrupt, but, you know, and it's crazy. Would it be nice to probably have a humongous court somewhere with all of these people who is now known that was involved or, did something -2 towards R. Kelly to come and take the stand and get cross-examined by the defense? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, it's not that hard, but to me, as I watch Casey McDaniel, and I have to agree with you. It's almost like, what WTF? What the hell? What are you? Have you lost it? When did this type of obsession escalate like this with her? Like, what just happened here? What just happened? Now, I saw her even put up Mad Pill. No, nobody knows who they are, but quite a few people also sat in their channel when they were doing R. Kelly consistently and things like that. And they wasn't biased or unbiased. They was natural, normal. They was just telling the story and asking, well, what do you think? And how do you think? And this is what was this. And I was like, damn, now they are target. Then I saw HN News. Why the attack on HN News? HN News been doing they damn thing. And you know what else? They don't get distracted. They talk specifically about what went on in the courtroom involving R. Kelly. You are never, I've not never heard, I'm sorry, I've never heard HN News mention nothing about anybody, channel, name, or nothing. So I was like, well, why would she request rated R to go and tap into HN News? HN News been doing just fine delivering the message to the public without it, well, as far as I know, because when I turn it on, it's only about R. Kelly. They demonstrate their points about the corruption of the judicial system. I've never heard them mention any names, but they inform the public daily, continuously. They're never behind on anything, just like the guy or the woman, because I don't know, the Justice for RK. Never see that person, whoever it is behind those postings, just post you of what in the hell is going on. That's it. And done. Gone. You get the comment in the thread, and or you get to screenshot what's put up, and that should be a good shout out to Justice for RK, because he done saved a whole lot of people a whole lot of damn money where you don't have to go on Pacer to spread the news. That's one person that does and should have shout outs. Now, it does appear to me that something has really gotten into her, right? I'm just looking at like what is this strong obsession that she has right now? Why? So she says that a lot of things being done for clout, the views, the clicks, monetization. And this is spiritual, and I'm a spiritual woman, and this is a spiritual warfare. And I just so happened to click on Instagram because a friend of mine sent me something, and when I was done, I just started hitting the screen, scrolling up. I was like, oh, look at Casey McDaniel. She's over here showing off her facial physique and her makeup and her tie bond. And she had, like, well, this isn't, you're exploiting what? You're fake. Well, what are we doing here? So I was like, oh, okay. Now, mind you, the more consistency she becomes with her Instagram or this or that, you can also have yourself set up where now you could be receiving some coins or so unbeknownst to you, but that option will be there for you. And behind the scenes, Casey McDaniel, we wouldn't know if you're collecting unless you share that information. I'm just saying, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. Oh, it's funny though. I know. Now, rated R, you have definitely rubbed kaleidoscope again because she grabbed your whole octopus diagram, because yeah, put it back and put it back up. What I can say about rated R and the information that he puts out, he puts it up so that it can stick out there and allow you also to go do your research. He refrains to me from bringing the drama to his front door by reframing with the names. And he's identified people in his own peculiar kind of way. But what I don't see Rated R doing is saying anymore that you're this and you son of a bitch this and and you're this and you're that. Now you have became the honorary official over here with me in the dummy club. They love using that. When I say they, I will put a name to it, kaleidoscope and the catfish, and book them on occasions, right? Dummies, and that's only emphasized and strongly used like that because you're not in an agreeing community with them. You don't agree to everything that they're saying. You don't see their vision the way that they see it. And so you become the dummy. So to the dummy club. Yes. Nobody has common sense like them. Nobody has the smarts like them. Only them. Now, mind you, everybody, and I'm going to keep saying it, has seen this Surviving R. Kelly and all the documentaries with the ladies, but they act as if it just not been seen. There are channels out here, and it's has actually picked back up since they have started, off again. It's like the more they get going, the harder those bigger platforms go harder. They go harder. They will go harder. And the crazy thing is that with them having this bigger platform, reaching over 800,000 viewers and this or that, it's just overbears the little channel like a Casey McDaniel or Mines or Kaleidoscope or Bookem thinks because he's on 20 goddamn channels, he make Bookem have your ass going all the way to Toys R Us for some shit. That nigga say, I on Rumble, Instagram, TikTok, Zelle, and he every goddamn way. He connected to every goddamn thing to deliver you. And it's okay. That's his thing. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny though. You know, if you can't catch him over here, you come over there because the umbrella or the button is over there also for you, you know, to, I need some money. He got 20. He does. I ain't lying. Have a nigga every day. Well, I'm like, what in the hell? He just sending these people all around the goddamn YouTube country. What right. And I get it. People like certain social media platforms, right? You know it is. But when you got 20, you still just got a total of, I don't know, 100 people in your chat. I don't know how much progress is there, but something ain't right. You know, I got 20. I sure in the hell better have at least 5 or 6. Hey, ready to tell me how in the hell does Shamar and Albo and all the comments all live over there, goddamn 1,000 people in their damn chat on some bullshit. How does how does that work? How does that work? Because I'm guilty. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be in Tommy chat. I'll be on that. I mean, not in the chat, in the trenches, right? Laughing my butt off at this damn LGBTQ community. It's crazy as shit. Yeah, I think this shit is crazy. Nah, that shit over there is crazy as hell. And I promise you, I could tell you they whole goddamn relay. You understand? That's how bad I be watching that shit in the bushes. But I need you to explain to me the gravitation of that. Them boys is over there. Now, Booker want to go start a fight with one of them and get into they shit. He just might pull in 1,000 customers and his check is gonna go up. I saw Tommy with goddamn YouTube check for about $8,000 on that bullshit. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? These people, they heading over to whoever Zeus is, I forget the other girl name is, right? And they all of them making money. But I promise you, all of them making money. That goddamn Alvo, who ain't never going on a fucking job, was on the run because of a warrant, a bench warrant put out on his ass with because Shamar pulled his fucking name off of his bond paperwork, right, or something, right? He done went and got a whole goddamn apartment and dressed it up off of monetization. So it's proof in the pudding that it can be done. You just have to wanna. I don't know. But over here, these are the people that is shouting the most and got all the paperwork first and you a dummy and this or that who ain't doing half of what that goddamn gay ass community doing on the other side of the tracks. I kid you not. They still got the same damn people. The same damn people. They just keep coming back for more. It ain't escalating. It ain't elevating. It's just the same people. So at some point, it's like, okay, you have to ask yourself, well, now what am I doing wrong? Because you're trying to spread the word. You're trying to gain, you're trying to do this. Something ain't right. And so I have to ask my question, is it literally that it's just not attracting the people anymore? So the technique of how you do it, Rated R and HN News and some, a few others, you have to put it up there and let it be stuck. Let the people kind. This is just my opinion. Read it, kind of go do their research, sit back in their cut, and support R. Kelly. Kind of in the background is what people are doing. Other than that, we have all these other people out here who we are not aware of that could be helping R. Kelly in the background. And shout out to them for staying back there where they are. Because if they dare poke their head through the damn fence, I promise you, one or the other who's out here doing the most or whatever, is gonna have their ass up in the collage and saying this about them and who is this, and then they gonna get the information pulled, so they best to be back there. Nobody in this entire world can tell me that this right here, this little community, allegedly for R. Kelly, is all he got. Nobody. And that's why I laugh at them talking about why, Salos, you stay off the fucking drugs. Why in the fuck would you think that I'm on fucking drugs? Why? Why? I got a minute maybe to laugh with you, Salos, and talk shit to you right now. Just a minute. I don't mind. You could take me off my square because I can get back on it. But yeah, Salos, obviously, you must be on the fucking on the drugs. And since your profile picture is a white boy, shut your cracker ass up talking that bullshit to me. How do you sound like you own something? How do you sound like it? You must be around people, I guess, where you identify and associate that with that. Now you hold on one damn second. Motherfucker. I just woke the fuck up like an hour, no, 3 hours ago. Why do I have to sound some shit? Why? Why? Tell me that. Tell me that. Because I'm not. I don't do motherfucking drugs. None. Now I drink the fuck out of some wine, but I don't do drugs. No. You sound like it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Because I'm trying to whisper in a low tone so I don't wake my goddamn dog up. See, I don't want to disturb him. He doesn't disturb me when I'm sleeping. So I'm just whispering at a tone that I'm comfortable whispering. Now, Salos, you now, Salos, I want to live a long time, but the truth of the matter, Salos, that's not our call, is it? And that's where a lot of people like you guys are so disconnected from God. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about if I go today. I'm not worried about that. I can't dictate God's plan. So regardless if I'm healthy as a goddamn cow, I don't know if he's going to take me today or tomorrow. I don't. So I don't worry about stuff like that. I really don't. But I appreciate your gesture of you want me to live a long, healthy life. But I'm healthy. Trust me. I'm healthy. My doctor kicks me out the doctor's office. I'm not. I'm drinking my goddamn wine, Salos. And my doctor is not going to even tell me to get off wine. I drink wine. I drink wine. And oh, my tummy growling. Say, Los, I'm hungry. I got to go eat my oatmeal. Did you eat today? So I'm hungry. What you eat today? Did you eat breakfast? Say, Los, did you eat breakfast? Man, it's time for me to eat some chow. Some chow mein. Chow mein. Chow mein. I like doing this. Look at Sailors. See, I got a teacup. He on perks. What you mean a lot of food? What name some of your food that you have eaten? See, I don't like a lot of food. I eat twice a day if I can. I might have some breakfast. I don't smoke weed. I work for the government and smoke weed. And weed stinks. It stinks. It's time consuming. Yeah. They are. Look. Look, look, look. Right? They are. They. See? Ha. They are. Now, why would I put Invisaligns on big teeth? Why would I put Invisalign on big? Weed stink. I can't do it. Oh my God. It makes me. Anybody I go around be like, oh my God, could you put that shit out for a minute? God damn. Rated R. I don't know how you do it. It stinks. Ah. I want to hear what Salo says. Salo, who put Invisaligns on fake teeth? Huh? Mm. Hi, baby. What's going on, Stephen? Hi. Who does that? Sailors. Who? This is what they are. I decide to straighten them up before I die. So when I'm in my casket, I could be like, I could do this in my casket. I'm good. I'm good. How are you this morning? I'm good. I had a fabulous birthday. I had a good birthday week from Monday. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So none of y'all sent me $1 for Pat for my birthday. None of my trolls. I'm gonna have to fire y'all because y'all should have sent $1 for Pat for her birthday. That's it. Hmm. Yeah. No, I don't wear wigs. No, I just cut all my hair off not too long ago. So now it's trying to grow back, and now I don't know whether if I should cut it off again because I'm not well like a person that like comb her hair every day. I like all of the natural look. I like all the natural look. See, I don't want no black shit on my eyebrows. I don't want no eyelashes on my eyes. I don't wear lipstick. I wear lip gloss. I don't put none of that chocolate stuff on my face. No, I don't want it. You say, do you wear wigs, Salos? I was bald head, Salos. I cut it off. It was that long. It was like that much. I cut it off. Go look in my shorts. You'll see it. Go click on my short. You'll see it. It was like that right there. And now I'm like a year later, and six is like back right here. So I don't know what to do with it. A what? What's a husband? Identify that. Tell me what exactly is a husband. What's a husband? He's, I'm still laughing at your other comment. If you cut any more, you'll be bald, auntie. That's okay being bald. Oh, married. Here and there. Here and there. Here and there. He said, Kim Jong, unsupport your. Why you unsupport? You unsupport my channel? Miku. Come on, Miku. Go back and hit the subscribe. Why would you do that? Here's the thing. My trolls, I think I had 11 of y'all subscribed last week or something like that. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. This boy got the name Fart Baby. I cannot with y'all younger generation. What the fuck is a fart? You really want to be called Fart Baby? Fart stinks, right? Poot don't. You should have named yourself Poot Baby. Poot. That's what you should have did. Poots don't stink. But farts, come on, man, you stinky. You a stinky baby. You stink. No, I'm not willing to eat the snake skin. Y'all new trolls, come on now, cause if I could get 5 more of y'all to subscribe, I think I'll be at 4,000 subscribers. So don't, hey, poop baby, did you subscribe to the channel? Poots and farts are my favorite. Yeah, something wrong with you, dude. You must be on that perk. you must be, you must be on perk like Rated R said. Yeah, it is. I told my daddy that, Proud Six. I was like, Daddy, why our nose like mushrooms? But if it was pointier, then you'll say it looked like Michael Jackson. So it don't even matter. As long as it's doing the job, which is being able to smell, right? I can smell. What if I didn't have a nose? Then what would you say? I am not on boy, nephew. I am not on no perk. I just want to know that y'all get me to 4,000 subscribers while I'm in here chilling with y'all. Did y'all do that? What's going on? Animation. Animation. I'm going back outside. I'm hot. And then I'm going to talk to y'all for about 10 more minutes and then I'm going to eat my oatmeal and start my day because I have an appointment at 10:15. So, yeah. Your father is a thief. My father is dead. What is he stealing? Graves? What fuck is he? Fuck is he stealing? Why he dead? What is he stealing? Dirt, motherfucker. Fuck is he taking? Your father is a thief because he's tall. All the stars from the sky. Put the boy. That's a dud. Get your ass out of here. Who sent you some photos last night? Poop baby. Poop baby. But what's up, bro? I'm talking to Poop Baby. Poop Baby. You a motherfucking lie. you a motherfucking. You need to stop your goddamn lies. Stop your damn lies. You need to get your ass off that goddamn drug. What the hell wrong with you? What the hell? Do I look like I'm on the back page? I'm on the goddamn patio. Do I look like I'm back there? No, no. That's not gonna happen. Jesus died for our sins so we may repent. Amen. Amen to that. Everybody say amen to Brisbane. Don't eat too much or that belly gonna keep growing. I'm working on that. I'm working on. You know what else though grows it though, Salos? Menopause. And you men just don't get that. If you start reading a lot about the women, it's not, some of it is having the children, but that's at the younger age, right? But when we get older, menopause also put weight on a lot of women, unless you fight it off by intensive exercising, doing all of that stuff. So, yeah. I did not send you a picture. And Dolphin, where is Dolphin at? Where is Dolphin? Huh? Where's Dolphin at? I don't know. Y'all are so silly. No, it don't jiggle. I'm a solid person. I'm pretty solid. I've done a lot in my time. Lifting and moving this chair around is like a weight to me. So I'm pretty solid. I'm not jiggly. I understand that, Salos. Like I said, I do. My treadmill downstairs and I get into it. You should switch to the PS2. I don't know a goddamn thing about gamings. Nah. And I know that's where a lot of y'all come from. My daughter does the gaming on some little handheld thing I be seeing her walk around with and talking to somebody, with. But and my grandson Pele's, he does gaming. I don't know anything past Pac-Man and Galaxy and Donkey Kong and Millipede. I don't. Yeah, it's the game Switch. Right. That's what I think she be. That's that handheld thing, right? Yeah, I think that's what she be playing, because she be deep into that, just gone, mesmerized. I be saying, Coda, she don't even be hearing me. Like, she really be, Mom, you made me? And I was like, really? But, so I don't, I just, like I say, anything past Pac-Man and all of that stuff, that was it for me. Now, I was a beast in Millipede. I was a beast in Pac-Man. I have my game machines downstairs. I have them downstairs to kind of still play a little bit, but Tetris and all that stuff. Galaga is the shit. Man, I was a beast in Galaga. That space game, all of them. See, that's my generation occur. Now, you want to get down on something like that? Yeah, I'll play it. I could play those, but all this new stuff that come out, man, I can't. It's like, what the fuck? They made too much going on in them. And most of them are riots, gunfighting, this or that. And I have no interest in that. You ain't, Sailors, where the roach at? On the pool? On the tent? Where the roach at, Sailors? Where? I'm outside. So if the roach is outside, then that's where it's supposed to be, because it ain't getting inside. So whatever you talking about. Right, you a roach. Get out of here. I just seen a roach. Now you just saying anything. You must have seen one in your house trying to mirror that shit over here. Get out of here. Not gonna happen. So, boy, shut up. It's a big roach, because this is the only thing that followed me out. Rabbit. You talking about that one? That's the only big roach right there. He followed me out. Teddy. Y'all say hi to Teddy. I'm doing good, praying and you. Praying you, I'm good. I'm doing really good. I got to get my day going, though. I have a visitor coming here at 10:15 to take care of something. So that's that. And then I'm going to put on my sweats and get back shopping at this bathroom and cleaning up a little bit. Teddy ain't got, say Lowe's. I'm going to hit the subscribe button and get your punk ass out of here. Don't talk about my dog, because I'm sensitive about that. And everybody knows that. Don't do my dog. Don't do my dog. And he got a birthday coming up in October. So I think he'll be 15. Don't do my dog. That's right, rated R. Get him. Get him, rated R. Y'all don't see my bag up in here, right? Rated R, go get y'all. Hold on. Let me come on the screen. Hold on. Say, Los, let me see if I could put this to you as sensitive as I can. You got me fucked up. You think that I can't run? You think I never underestimate? Let me give you something to take with you before I leave. Never underestimate the power of the woman. You see my tattoo? Say, Los. What is it? See my tat? Shh. Shh. Shut the fuck up. Shh. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Never underestimate the power of this woman. Say, Los, now. You'll be like, oh shit, god damn. How old you say you were? Yeah, you'll be on that type of motherfucking drama, that drill. That's where you'll be. Bitch. Yeah. You lift it, I'ma lift it better. You run it, I'ma outrun your ass. You do it, I'ma do it better. Yeah. You better believe that. Why? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You know where I got this from, Salos? You know where I got that from? I was at work today, right? And this magazine I had opened up, and when we open magazines, you kind of always go to the middle page for some damn reason. Nobody really starts at the front. It's like, what's in the middle, right? And I was like, oh, it's an article about Rihanna, the star, the celebrity Rihanna, And as I was reading the article, and it was something about with her firstborn, right, and the marriage and with her husband or so, right? It's been a while since I read. It's been a long time ago. And something caught my eye as I was reading this article. And I was like, what's that on her finger? So I had screenshotted it and expanded it on my phone, right? I was like, oh, snap, that's dope, right? I went and got that bitch. I copied this from Rihanna. Bitch. Shh. When I don't feel like talking to you, bitch, you got to shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I, nobody even said that. Now, what part or which side of your hearing is gone bad? You tell me, is it the left? Is it the right? Because ain't nobody said that motherfucker. I'm talking about a finger. You over here talking about looks. And yeah, I do look like Rihanna. I look like Rihanna. Mm. No, I look like Papoose. I look like me. That ain't what I'm saying. Now you starting to be. I'm finna go. I ain't talking to you no more, Silos. Not until the next live. You come back and I'll let you have another 10-minute session by yourself with me. You want to know too much. You nosy. You need to shut up. I don't look like no motherfucking Whoopi Goldberg. What's wrong with Whoopi Goldberg? Ain't nothing wrong with her. She has her own freaking identity. And that's what's wrong with you guys. You all think that everybody's supposed to have the eyebrows, the eyelashes out to here, all that fucking makeup, very bright skin, hair down to they butts. Y'all fingernails click, 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 clacking. Y'all like all that motherfucking shit. You know what's crazy though, Salos? Because I'm having a live tonight, right? And it's about relationships, right? I'm going to touch on that though. See, men, and I don't want to emphasize whether if you're big, fat, ugly, pretty, or none of that. I'm going to leave that off, right? But men alone, y'all cool. You use women as pawns when they all dazzled up like that, right? And you stepping out because you want to show your thing off, right? And the minute you get back in the house with her, she undressed, you don't give a fuck. Because ain't nobody there to see and watch. So women, being the way that they are dressed up and the insecurity of a man, because there's a lot of them, right? You either broke, you ugly, you drive a regular ass car, whatever, you in debt and all that. You use women to walk beside you so it can uplift also, yourself, make you feel some type of way. You want to show it off to your guys. This is what I got. Blah 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. I know, right? Tell him, Teddy. Don't talk too much about relationship now. I can tell. Say Lois, you ain't shit. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Then you could tell I need a man. Okay, Cleo. Okay, okay, psychic Cleo. That shit funny. Y'all kill me with that shit. Oh, I can tell. You could tell what? Because the way I'm talking, because the way I'm walking, because the way I'm looking on the screen this way. You could tell all of that. No, fuck out of why come the fuck ain't you telling whether if I'm finna hit the fucking Powerball tonight? Tell that shit. Ain't you got a magic ball or something over there on that shit? Can't you rub that bitch? I do not. I don't like you no more, Sailor. She make me sick. You talking like you want a man, don't lie. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Harlem sister. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Harlem. Don't block them, because I'm just spending 10 minutes with my trolls this morning. Me and Rated R got it under control. Sailor's just crazy. He on that perk. Yeah. But, oh, I got to get ready to go, y'all. I don't want to be on here with this. What time is? Oh no, he said he'll be here at 10:15. He said he'll be here at 10:15. Oh shit. And Salo stupid. He don't like my tattoo. He don't like my morning look, all that stuff. Like I'm just he's not used to naturality anymore. You're not used to that no more. My fault. Your cheeks going red. Just boy, where book you getting this shit out of? I know me and my trolls, girl. They crazy. They love this a pap though, honey. They like people. They want somebody to talk shit to them. Sometimes, yeah, they crazy. They crazy. Oh shit, Salos must been on that syrup this morning. I don't know what's wrong with him. You ain't helping me, motherfucker. Help me what? Help me what? I told you what to help to do. Go rub that damn genie lamp over there and call out them 6 numbers for the Powerball. You want to help somebody. This ain't. This ain't yeah, he probably do got on some lace fronts over there standing in a dress in the mirror trying to see if he want to step out tonight and that shit. And there is nothing wrong with Whoopi. Nothing. Getting older, that's it. She's just getting older. Her dreads are getting thinner. What's wrong with her? She got money. What's wrong with her? You tell me that. Y'all always want to find something wrong with a person. Dang, why? You go. Say, Los, leave me alone. You gonna leave me alone about a goddamn man? Just leave me alone. Mm-mm. I don't even know who the fuck that is, Ronaldo or Massa. Who is that? Some Pakistani ass motherfuckers. Who those people here? Who those? Who that is? Silo Waterman. He keep talking about what he must want what. Like everything got to revolve around that. I Ethan, that's fair. That's fair game. That's fair enough. Everyone is beautiful. Exactly. In God's eye. And that's all that matters. That's all y'all be worried about. That's the truth though. We're gonna talk about that. That's gonna be part of the dialogue. Agree to disagree. Every man wants that old magnifying woman that helps boost them, when they bringing them outside and all that stuff. And the minute you get back in the house, all that shit come down, off, and you don't even give a fuck. So who you really fooling? Who you really fooling? You know, it's crazy. What's going on, Sheba? Messa is the best. The best of what? What Messa? I don't know all these people in the world. I don't know all these important wannabe people and elite people and all. So I don't know. I mind my business over here. I don't know. I don't know. Don't want to know them. None. All these years, everybody talked about how they gonna get Oprah this and Oprah that. Oprah still right where the fuck she at, and ain't nothing happened to her yet. Not a goddamn thing. When it's gonna happen, or what's gonna happen? Oh, y'all gonna wait, and then she dies off, and then you just gonna keep on talking about the unfortunate death. That's time for that shit. I don't get involved in that shit. Does talk. Talk even more once the person passes away. He still got more to say. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. But hey, Harlem, thanks for coming through, boo. Hey, hope you have a good day, sister. Rated R, I hope you had your fun just as well as I've had mine with my trolls. I love my trolls. Are you at Zumba? Ooh, girl. Go get it in, boo. Hi, McWell, sir. Hi, love. Hi, love. I'm just in here chilling with my trolls this morning. I had to give them some Saturday love. So, I'm hoping to be live because I got to go to work tomorrow. I volunteer and I like money. Hit the like button, share the channel. Don't forget to leave your comments below so that I can read them and respond to them if I want to. But let me go start my day and hope to see y'all on the live, redirecting myself back to having a little bit more fun on my channel. Salos, you need to come through. We're talking about relationship. This is Relationship Rehab Chronicles Part 2. So hopefully they coming up tonight. I got to learn how to make my thumbnails better, though. I need to do that. I just stopped learning how to do a lot of stuff on here. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not on the drugs. Okay, so I'm going to read you, Ethan. What I mean by everything is wrong with Whoopi is that her thought process needs a little work, but nobody's perfect, but still she could put more work into trying to see logic and not just be a lefty. So you think that she's just a lefty. You're you're just a person that does not agree with the way she presents her illegal, ill, unlogical, agree to disagree on topics that come about. And is that what you not like about her? The way that she envision or interpret things, it doesn't come out the way that you want to hear it come out or something like that. So use word swag. Oh, okay. It's not no it ain't gonna give me no virus, and I'm gonna try use word swag. Okay, I'm gonna see what's to it. I'm gonna download it on my phone first before I do this phone, and then if it's something that I'm interested in, shit, good looking out, Bible. That's what's up. Good looking out. Cause I was like, what do I use? I wanna do those thumbnails, but so a lot of the thumbnails be fake, like a phony. So hey Jay, what's going on? So, but yeah, bye Silos, bye Rated RJ. You're gonna have to catch me next Saturday morning tea early, honey, because I'm only on for like an hour or so to laugh and giggle, swiggle with my trolls. But hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel, because this is where you get to come over here and get the smoke if you give the smoke. But I'm finna go eat my bacon, y'all. Adios, amigos.